Hiya. What's going on, crypto legends? How is everybody doing? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. Bitcoin getting a pretty decent recovery here. We're going to analyze the situation here all together, legends. How is everybody doing? Make sure to destroy that like button if you enjoy the pure education, technical analysis, taking a look at crypto news. Guys, smash up that like button if you do enjoy the content, legends. How is everybody doing? Make sure to destroy that like button if you do enjoy the content, guys. Share some love and let's dive in here straight in to the chart. Can you guys hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me, if everything's good. I'm just checking here some settings. We're getting a little bit of a pump here. Currently at the previous day value area high. Who watched yesterday's video? Did anybody watch yesterday's video? Let me know right away. Guys, can you hear me? All right, guys. Whew. It's been pretty crazy these last few movements on Bitcoin. I'm going to explain here some really nice scenarios that have happened lately. Okay, let me just go quickly here through a few things, and we were going to dive in straight away, guys. My goodness. Right, who watched today's video? Let me know in the comment section. Today's video, 10-minute video. Who watched today's video? We were talking about obviously the DXY getting a major rally to this resistance zone. We finally got a pretty decent pullback. We were going to the upside, okay, and we got a rejection here. And on today's video, we mentioned what we need to see for a sign of strength. Okay, so no doubt the price of Bitcoin did form a double bottom right over here. It was a chance to get into a long position as well right over here as you were recovering from these lows created very early this morning or late last night. So it did create a double bottom right over here, and yes, this morning. So it was a little bit of a struggle right there. This was an acceptable long position. It was an acceptable long position, no doubt, where we did get that rejection from this point and then got a pretty nice bounce, already tackling this major level of resistance to get that confirmation for me to believe that we are going to get a rally to higher levels, basically to the previous day value area high. We're basically there already. Anybody that has been getting into some longs on this breakout, no doubt that this is a zone, acceptable zone to actually take some profits. We analyzed this scenario today where it was getting above the previous day value area low, the naked point of control, to get that significant rally to get above 62,500 to 600 range. That was basically the previous day value area high. And I got into some really, really nice scalp long positions, and I'm going to explain that right away, guys. I'm going to explain it right away because there's been volume strategies here that have been playing out. My goodness. But to the T, guys, this is as easy as it can get when you have a plan and when you know when there could be a sign of strength. Like mentioned, I did not long this double bottom. I did not get into the long. I did a masterclass here with the masterclass people, and basically they were asking me, is this an acceptable long? And I said, this is an acceptable long. We are getting the swing failure pattern. Take it as a day trade swing long position, because if this does gain some steam, we're going to start hitting $64,000, $65,000 potentially. So you got a good entry point. You're managing risk very, very well with this double bottom swing failure pattern, basically, right, from the lows. What I wanted to see here, and I've got into a few scalps really nicely, guys. Let's go through the pure education, because you cannot miss this out, guys. This is as easy as it can get. It's as easy as it can get. I know you're probably following many different people that are talking about, and they have multiple different indicators, money flow, moving averages, and many different things that are just going to confuse you. And it's really as simple as having a couple of levels and understanding what would be a short time sign of strength to get into some scalp day trade long positions. When you zoom out here and let's clear the chart, this level of resistance that has happened very early this morning right over here, and we got above it with some pretty decent volume. Wasn't the craziest breakout, but it was an acceptable breakout from the level of resistance early this morning. Something good about this breakout is that we had some volume. We had some volume, right? We had some volume. Volume was there. We got a significant breakout. We came down to the lows. It was looking a little bit choppy. It was looking a little bit, oh my goodness, this could be a fake out. No doubt you need to give a little bit of room for a stop loss here just in case it is a fake out and you start rolling down. However, what did happen is that we maintained that level momentum as support, looking for the breakout and possibly getting the continuation to the upside with that resistance support flip. What we wanted to see is a little bit of volume, and that is what we had here, okay? That is what we had. So this could arguably be a double bottom Adam and Eve, if you wish, as well. And the price does have a chance to actually claim these lower highs, right? Could it form a lower high right there? I mean, if you have been getting into a day trade long position, I would say, hey, you're just a couple of $100 potentially from hitting these highs. It might create another lower high. If you don't take profits, you're going to regret. We basically, at resistance, I would say that we are going to have a chance in hitting those highs in the next coming hours. But there has also been some beautiful scalping long opportunities. Let me go through right away the comment section in just 1 second, legends. I got no music on here at the moment. Let me just, you guys hear the music? I want to have some music on the background. Don't know what I've done here because I'm using another software here for the streams, and it seems like I effed up, but never mind. If you can hear me, that is good enough. Let's go through the education. Once you see that this sign of strength, right? I have multiple people asking me, what's next? What should I do? And I said, for me, the plan was pretty clear. You reclaim that level. It is good to jump into some long positions. When we are zooming in on the lower time frames, and check this out, legends, because I did get into a couple of scalps here before the stream, is volume. Volume. Just volume on Tradingview, right? It's the volume indicator on Tradingview on the 1 minute time frame. I need you to pay close attention because this is going to be a strategy that will make you succeed as a trader. It's the most simple strategy and one of the most effectives that I have learned back in 2017. And I'm happy to share because it's as simple as it gets. You break through that major level of resistance that was mentioned in today's video to give you that sign of strength for the bulls and recognize that the trend could shift in the short term, right? I'm not saying we're going to go to $67,000. This is a day trader and a scalper mentality where you plan your trades and you realize where there is a sign of strength and a sign of weakness, and getting above this previous day value area low and that naked point of control level that has been providing resistance today early this morning is a sign of strength in the short term. You get above that level with some decent volume, you have extremely high probability that you are going to bounce from here. You bounce from this level. If you missed out, it doesn't matter. I got into 2 scalps before the stream, and I'm going to explain them right away. One of them was right over here. I'm still in a day trade long position on Bybit here. This is like if we are going to go and hit $67,000. For me, this is only a few $100s in profit. If it does go up, then absolutely great. I'm going to leave this one open, see if it does manage to go to 65 or 67 if we don't get a major pullback and I get stopped out at break even. By the way, anybody interested in trading, Bybit for me is number one for trading. They are extremely transparent. They've been here for years. They have their best track record on crypto exchanges, and you got an insane bonus. For those people that cannot trade on Bybit based on, KYC, You got no KYC platform, bluffing, and 𝗬𝗫. 𝗬𝗫 currently has the lowest fees. I know bluffing will be no KYC for a long time, and they have the highest bonus. Anybody that is interested in copy trading, I am going to start very, very soon. Okay, it is going to happen. I've extended the slots on the copy trading. If you want to sign up here on bluffing, apart from doing your trading yourself, I've decided I am going to do this. I'm going to do this, okay? And you have the chance in copying my trades. A lot of people asking, when are you going to start? This is going to be a slow, sustainable, high probability trades. I'm only going to get into extreme high probability trades here on bluffing. You do have the chance in following me. This is going to start very, very soon. I've extended the slots to 500. So if you do want to do that, also while you're doing your trading, you have the chance in following me. There's a lot of slots here, so there will be room for a lot of people. Anyway, going back through the education here, guys, because this has been absolutely, it's just, this is what I love. This is what I love about being patient and analyzing the charts and realizing where there is a sign of strength. When we do take a look at volume, right, just to be clear here, one trade setup right there to come and claim the highs. You have high volume. You check out the high volume right over here. That is going to provide you that support if you do break out with high volume, right? You guys get this. A 5-year-old can understand this. It's an effective strategy, simple strategy. Anybody can use it. You can use it on Ethereum and some large cap coins. I would be very cautious with low cap coins, which are basically pump and dumps. And you can't use this, you need a liquid market, right? Such as Bitcoin, that you can see open interest and volume, and you know that the trend can continue and it's not going to be a pump and dump, right? Because you try and use this volume strategy on some altcoins and it's probably not going to work. You're probably going to see a pump and dump and big volatility, right? It's a strategy that works on high liquid markets. You can use this, you can apply this on the S&P 500, on the DAX 30, which is the German market, on Bitcoin, Ethereum, high liquid markets. And when you see this peak right there, with high volume, you break through it with high volume. Where do you come back down, guys? You come back down to that resistance to flip it into support where you have high volume. Where do you come? You come here to the 1 minute candle close. That is your take profit. That is it. It's a simple resistance support flip, but you need high volume to back up the movements to the upside. And these are nice little moves of $200, $300. You using high leverage, responsible. Okay, you're putting your stop loss beneath the high volume candle. This works. It has been working for decades. I've been seeing charts from decades ago on the not on the dollar index, on the DAX 30, and this works and it still continues working. Okay, it's a strategy that is very, very simple and very, very effective. Anyway, let's go right away through the comment section, guys. Hopefully you have enjoyed that brief explanation. Again, right, I continue and explain the volume strategy almost every single day, because it just happens almost every single day. Now, there was a question from somebody in the masterclass saying, hey, what about volume strategy down here? And I was just explaining to him, hey, you do not want to be the last guy trying to short the market, right? This has been trending to the downside for quite some time. And this is a zone where the bulls need to step in, because if not, the price will probably get a significant drop. So the bulls need to step in. If we are having that breakdown from this low, I get the question, hey, why not volume strategy here? Well, what was disturbing about this movement down is that you have been trending to the downside for a long, long time, and this is a higher time frame low. Volume strategy, you want to use it when you're trending right now, right? When you are trending inside of the few hours to the upside or to the downside, not create a huge, massive peak, get a major corrective move, start dancing around here for several hours in a downtrend, and then you test the highs, and then you might think, okay, volume strategy. Well, the danger of this when you are not in an uptrend is that you are going to create a double top. You could be creating a double top. In this case, a double bottom that happened right there. So the most effective way in trading volume strategy is inside of the time period. If we do get a corrective move right now in the next coming hours, okay, and form a choppiness, downtrend, sideways momentum. And we come back up here and test these highs. Even though we do have high volume, we don't actually, but if we had high volume, I would really consider taking that long position, understanding that this might be a double top. So you want to get into the trend as it is moving up, not when it corrects and it goes sideways, right? So you take advantage of the momentum with volume strategy. So brief explanation there on, when to use it and when not to use it. This has been very early this morning. This has been over 10, 12 hours of difference. You got a major run up here. The risk of this is double bottom, and we did double bottom. So you want to take advantage of volume strategy inside of the momentum. Inside of that momentum, the volume strategy played out very, very nicely with this momentum yesterday night. Let me just give you that brief example. We just take a look at this local downtrend and we take a look at the high volume spikes. Where do we have one? We have one right over here. Where do we have the bottom? We have it right over here. Where do we have the volume breakout? Not here. No. We have it here. Right there. Where do we pull back to? The high volume node. Where do we come back down? To the low here with high volume. And that is basically it, guys. That is basically it. Now you might think to yourself, okay, we had a high volume move to the down over this high volume candle. Well, no, of course not. Then you don't take this volume strategy. Let's go right away through some comment sections, and then we're going to go and analyze the situation for Bitcoin. What do we need to see next for Bitcoin? Guys, and if you enjoy that pure education that I've just given you, this is a golden strategy that is given to you for free. And it's the most simple strategy. If you only use volume strategy as a trader, and this almost happens every single day on the 1 minute time frame, I'm not going to guarantee anything. I cannot say that here publicly, of course. But if you do it responsibly with a good risk management, it's a very high probable trading setup. Let's go continue. I'm going to go through the comment section, say hello to their beautiful community. I haven't got some background music today. I effed up with the software. I don't know what I've done. But anyway, never mind. Let's go through the comment section, say hello to the beautiful community. Guys, how are you doing? I can see Alfredo is here. 𝗖𝗺𝗵𝗃, Andy, we love you. I love you, man. I love you guys. I'm here for the education. I'm here for you to smash up the like button. Right. Also, share some love, guys, because if not, I'm going to leave. I'm going to leave YouTube because I need to see the love. I need to see the passion of people wanting to trade, understanding my explanations, understanding today's video update. Guys, come on. This is just not, I'm not sure if you do have people providing this information. If you do, make sure to let me know, because I'll be happy to follow them and understand, okay, this is really good. I know there's some great Elliott Wave channels out there. But the problem with Elliott Wave theory is you got a bullish case, you got a bearish case. This might play out, this might not play out, this might do this. And I try and provide here, hey, we get above this level. For me, it's going to be good to get into a long position. It's going to be a sign of strength. I don't want to speculate that the low is going to be in here. Of course, a double bottom was also a scenario. I mean, don't get me wrong. We talked about that double bottom as well. So, both of them played out. Both of the scenarios that was mentioned in today's video update, and the video updates are getting very, very low views, guys. And I seriously cannot give you any better information than this. You got a chance of a double bottom, and we know where to enter when you have a double bottom and manage risk very well. Where do you enter? Where do you enter? As soon as the price recovers from the previous low, and the previous low was from early this morning. So you got the chance here to either get into the double bottom, manage risk and speculate that you're going to break out, or get into the long trade as you get above here the previous day value area low and that naked point of control. So this is basically what happened. You had the double bottom, or you break through, you flip, and you move to higher levels. Of course, this is like pure speculation that we're going to go to higher levels. The strategy is simple to understand. What I make you understand is yeah, we got some target zones such as the high of the breakout or the previous day value area high, which is basically we kind of front running the level. This is why it's an acceptable take profit already. You almost hitting previous day value area high. You're not quite hitting the lower highs from the last couple of days. I mean, there's no need to hit them. This is having lower highs, so it might create a lower high right there. So I would consider definitely, if you have been long in here at this range, take some profits. I've been getting into some great scalps. I left a day trade long position to see if it is going to gain some more momentum. But what I want to explain as well, if we do come down, right, let's talk about the next setups, the next scenarios, guys. Let's talk about the next scenarios right away. But first of all, let's go through the comment section. Yo, brother, how are you? HBBA, I'm doing absolutely phenomenal, my man. Thanks for joining the live stream. Hopefully you are enjoying the live stream and the education, guys. I need you to destroy that like button. If we do get above 500 likes, I'm going to dye my hair pink for tomorrow's live stream. How about that, guys? Oh, this is not the one. If we do get above 500 likes, dye my hair pink for you for the next live stream. 𝗬𝗂𝗺𝗇 is up 9%. Yeah, no doubt. There is some very interesting news about some meme coins. We do have VanEck, guys, a large fund manager in the US. I think they have 90 billion or 100 billion in asset management. Introduces the meme coin index featuring Solana meme coins, BONK and WIF, right? They have several ones as well. I'm not sure if 𝗬𝗂𝗺𝗺 is in here as well. So this is huge, right? This is huge. VanEck introducing the meme coin index. This is, institutions are actually dipping their toes in meme coins. You got Dogecoin obviously being the top one, Shiba Inu, Pepe, Dog with Hat, 𝗬𝗂𝗺𝗺 is in here as well, and BONK. So yeah, this is a big deal, right? This is a huge asset manager, and they're dipping their toes into meme coin investments, right? So we just need to take into consideration meme coins, right? I think the good ones such as Doge, Pepe, right, 𝗬𝗂𝗺𝗺, the large ones, I do personally believe that they are definitely worth the speculation, especially when they get these pullbacks that we're going to go to higher levels. Took the long, made some dollars, says Kevin Phillip. Hey, absolutely wonderful, absolute legend. It will be meme coin in the top 30, says Birdman. Yeah, no doubt. 𝗬𝗂𝗺𝗺 does have the chance. I know they have a great marketing team. They're great at marketing. So yeah, no doubt they do have a chance. Hello, Andy. Everyone hit the like button, says Keelan. Relief. Hello, Valerie. Aloha from Hawaii. I'm here. BTC is moving. Yes, it is. It's getting a bit of a rough pullback right now. As you can see, we're losing that previous day point of control. So there's definitely should have taken some profits, right? If you did get into the long position. I don't really care about that Bybit long position because it's just a few $100s. It's just a swing long. See if in the next coming days it does manage to go to higher levels. Not worth for me taking those few $100s of profit. I did get into some really decent scalps here. We're losing the previous day point of control. This doesn't look too great. I would rather want to see that previous day point of control maintaining as support instead of losing it. The next level of support is coming back down to the previous day value area low, which we are very close right now at the moment. So we need to see the price. What I need to see the price is coming back down here and consolidating at this range to even think about that this is going to bounce. All right, I'm going to give it a bit of time, give it a bit of a breather. We're just getting the pullback from the major rise that we've had today, over a $2,000 pump from today's lows. And now we're just getting that pullback, not managing quite to reach the value area high, previous day value area high, and just getting an aggressive pullback at the moment. Now, no doubt that the previous day value area low, that naked point of control, these highs right over here, it should be maintaining nicely as support. So if we do manage to consolidate here at the 61,600, 700 range after this drop, no doubt I would see this as a chance of the price getting a bounce. Now I want to see those double bottoms. I want to see the price going sideways, getting exhausted, and then it's me jumping into the trade and putting stop loss beneath the lows here if we do consolidate. Because if we lose back again the previous day value area low in this level of resistance, then it's not going to be looking great. We're probably going to roll back down and it's going to be bearish again. So managing risk, understanding that, hey, this is holding and it's probably worth, once it gets that momentum sideways, holding the level, acceptable stop loss for me underneath the range, give it a bit of room, and then it might get an epic bounce to come back up to the highs and just continue and start sweeping up these next lower highs between today and tomorrow. But the price is just getting into a massive waterfall right now with this pump. So need it to go consolidate a little bit sideways. I need to see it a little bit corrective and get choppy right there. Once we start forming this kind of wedgie scenario and just bouncing from here, it is going to be game on. It's going to be okay. This is holding. You stop loss here, bang, speculating along. Let's see if we continue that momentum to the upside. Let's continue through the comment section. Number 28 on the like button from Chicago says, relief, absolute legend right over there. What's up? Successful stories. I have FOMO, but what if we go back to 50s? What if we could do the 50K levels, Bitcoin? So far, we got the first sign of strength here, which was getting above the previous day value area low. Now, this is still very much in a downtrend, really. It is kind of in a downtrend still. You're getting the resistance from those lower highs, so it's seen the first sign of strength, and we could have, you could have speculated and jumping into some nice little long positions till the previous day value area low and just take those profits. Take them because we are trending down. It's a small sign of strength on the lower time frame, but guess what? We have big resistance above us still, which is that old weekly level that maintained as support here on Monday and Tuesday. We have the value area low of this entire trading zone. We are still forming, the lower highs here. We do have still that resistance trend line. So you get the deal, right? There's some really nice opportunities. It did pump $1,000 since that first sign of strength, explained on today's video update, and how you could have got into some long positions here just by scalping on the 1 minute time frame using volume strategy, in out, not hoping, not having a massive long position, adding to the position. We are going to bounce. I'm hoping it is. I'm going to add to my position if we go lower. All of this is absolutely BS kind of trading, guys. There's no way you can succeed trading by having this mentality. I'm going to be honest here. There's purely BS if you think like that and you trade like that. You need to be very, very quick, active, have your trading plans, get in, get out, realize what is a sign of strength and what is a sign of weakness. And just a few little tips right there. Let's go right away. I have FOMO, but what if we go back to the 50s? Boom is trash. Boom is trash. I don't know what is boom. Sushant, how are you doing? Swift, new bull market. Alfredo, hello. HBBBA, how are you doing? Omar, yes. Villaseñor, Sunanoshiro. Bondo Chang, whoa, I did watch your video from yesterday from South Korea. Mike, hey, Bondo, thank you very much. If you watched it, this morning's update, yes, I watched it, says Keelan. I have watched, says Believe It or Leave It. Yes, I know. I was here on the previous bull market. I have over 70,000 subscribers, but mine is a technical education channel. It's a technical analysis. We don't go through altcoin reviews. I might do some altcoin reviews. We do have some altcoin researchers in the team, and we can talk about AI coins, right? I've got, this is a cool post from somebody that has a AI low risk, high reward portfolio. I mean, we can go through this. We can take a look at some interesting altcoin projects, but I'm a technical guy and I'm talking about pure technical analysis. And I know a lot of people that get into trading end up losing money and they end up throwing the towel. You end up throwing the towel. It's a very, very hard and complex game. You need to be patient. You need to plan your trades. And if you watch today's video, it is as simple as something like this. Planning your trade, planning the trades. I got people asking me on DMs, what is next for Bitcoin? And you know what I answer? I don't effing know. I don't know what the price is going to do. I know what we can do, and I know where to react at certain zones. And this is basically it. It's either this breakout through here and we get the momentum to the upside, or it's either coming back down and doing that double bottom, right? Coming back down, testing the lows and getting the recovery. So right now we're getting a major pullback. And what I want to see is this zone maintaining as support. Luckily, I got into some scalps and got the heck out, guys. Get in, get out, get in, get out. Now what I want to see is this level holding. I want to see this zone dancing around. It is too soon. Some people might think I'm going to jump into this long right now as we hitting it, because I think it's going to bounce. And I'm going to put my stop loss here. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for the price, even though if it gets a bounce of $200, $300 right now, it doesn't matter. I'm going to wait patiently and see that the bears cannot push down from this level in the next coming hours, and then decide if I want to jump into that long, because the bears are getting exhausted and the bulls are defending this major level that has been support and resistance. Once I see that, I'm going to say this looks pretty good. This might get a pretty nice bounce all the way back up to the highs. Getting into the first touch, it is risky with this falling knife. We are bouncing right now from that level, $100. It's just, for me, it is not worth it. When we fall down like this, I very much understand that it can get choppy. You're going to get small little bounces. Come back down, test it again. Come back down, test it again. This is what usually happens. The best game here to do it right now is to remain patient and see that the price is actually holding as support. Could you get a V-shaped recovery and I missed the long position? Well, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's a risky long at the moment. But a V-shaped recovery are... it could happen. Let's leave it that way. It could happen, right? But I would be happy to miss out on that trade. Right. I went long but couldn't hold a little when the trade was going against me. When did you go long? If you longed and the trade went against you, you longed a little bit late. We were definitely aware of the point of control and the previous day value area high as well. We were very much aware of the scenario here. We almost hit that level, but this is the thing when you are trending down, right? You're expecting some highs to be taken, and in this case we did not hit these highs, right? It's a little bit of a front run right there. So the next scenario here, guys, would be simple. Let's get that choppiness here. Let's see that proven level of resistance that it is maintaining. So far, we're getting a small little bounce of over $100 at the moment, $200. But I would remain patient. Would be happy to remain patient. If depending on how you manage your risk, no doubt that you can think, I think that this level is going to hold. I'm just putting my stop loss here beneath that naked point of control, no longer naked. The proven level of support and resistance, and I'm going to take the shot, and I do think that we are going to bounce back up. You can take that shot, no doubt. This is very strong support, and if you take this as a double bottom, Adam and Eve, we haven't technically hit the target zone. If I'm well, you could arguably discuss that we have. Right? Because the projected move of a double bottom is the width of the double bottom. And you got that double bottom swing failure pattern. And when you get the width from the breakout, you could arguably discuss that the target has been hit, right? So, yeah, if it wouldn't have been hit and you got a pullback from here, then, yeah, no doubt would be more interesting to jump into that long. Right now, I'm going to remain patient, guys. Let's go right away Like from 2 accounts, says Faris. What an absolute legend. He liked the live stream with 2 accounts. My goodness. That has to be a true legend right over there. Faris, thank you very much for that insane support. Let's go. So, could bounce out the VWAP. Oh yeah, VWAP. I got VWAP here. Could definitely bounce at the VWAP. I like it. I have VWAP here. I use it sometimes. No doubt VWAP is great for scalpers and day traders. And this is going to be very interesting. If we do consolidate here, VWAP is going to start climbing up a little bit. Bang, bang, bang. Get that small little descending channel on the 1 minute time frame. You're holding the range and you're recovering back above these highs. It's going to be looking very, very good. It's going to be looking very good for the price to actually gain that momentum and claim the highs again. If it V-shape recovers from now, I will be happy to say, okay, I missed out on the bounce right there. But I prefer the choppiness. I really like to see the price testing the lows and testing the lows at least twice to understand that we're holding the level, right? These local double tops and double bottoms, they're absolutely golden as well. When you have these double tops and double bottoms on lower time frames at certain level of resistance and support, they're just a beauty to get in because you can manage your risk very, very well with your stop loss. They're just absolutely golden legends. So getting the bounce right now. Andy, I long it, says Aditya. Yes. This is the thing. You could absolutely just test it once and kind of create a big V-shaped recovery right now in the next coming hours. I would be happy to say, look, I missed out on the long, but I prefer a little bit of exhaustion if you want me to be honest, right over there. So we've got Aditya here, absolute legend that did long the bounce here on Bitcoin. What a legend. For me, the gaming plan here would be the consolidation. But if we don't get that consolidation, if we do lose this level, I would really not too interested. If we start losing this level, the previous day value area low, we're getting back inside of today's value range. It's not going to be looking too great for a long. Yeah, could we bounce from the point of control of today? VWAP, choppy. If we do get back above, I would consider getting into a long, to be honest. I don't mind longing late into a recovery because I recognize that the bears are losing steam, and this is possibly going to create a higher low. The main reason why this could create a higher low right over here, going with extremely basic technical analysis, is the market structure. When we take a look at market structure on the lower time frames and on the higher time frames, this could be the low. We know it could be the low, right? When we zoom in on the 1 hourly time frame, we understand that this looks very powerful and this looks very corrective. There's really no power here. So we understand. I understand that the price could recover from this point, no doubt. So I would say on higher time frames, that kind of longs are in your advantage because you got this move and then you got this move which has no power, right? You're looking for a powerful move, and that is possibly going to be to the upside on the higher time frames. So when you zoom in on the lower time frames and we understand the local market structure, no doubt that Bitcoin has a very high chance to bottom out here at this 61,600, 700 range in the next coming hours. It has a high chance. And the main reason why is looking at the local market structure. When you're looking at lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows right there, you have a technical higher high right there on the lower time frames. And as you have a technical higher high here, you understand that there could be a technical higher low at this range, and you could be moving up in the next coming hours. So the probabilities are no doubt that a higher low is likely and that the highs here could be claimed potentially in between today and tomorrow. I am going to remain a little bit patient. I will be happy to miss that long position if we do get the bounce and we continue right now. I would be happy to say, look, I missed out on the long. I wanted to see a little bit of a longer reaction here. And then we'll go to the next zone. So what happens if we do get an epic bounce right now and we go to much higher levels? If we do break through the previous day value area high, and this zone can be a swing failure pattern level, this is going to be a little bit difficult right there because you're going to start having a lot of resistance above you, right? So when we do get the previous day value area high, which is very close to previous day highs from the consolidation, PD value area high right there, and we're going to zoom out right there. We've got previous value area high right there marked up on the chart. I'm just going to zoom in on the 15 minute chart, zoom out. And yeah, when you break out here, it's going to be very, very difficult, because what you could create as a swing failure pattern, and you can test the previous day value area high with the local highs from the range and get a big pullback. So it's a squeezed zone. You got a huge amount of resistance. You got the value area low from this entire range. You got the weekly old level that has been providing massive support. It's going to be a very, very squeezed zone right there, and it's going to be very, very difficult to execute some trades. So the best scenario here is getting the consolidation here in the next coming hours. You maintain this level, which is looking pretty good. We've got a bounce right now of $300. It's a bit of a risky catch, but you know how to manage your risk here. The price action cannot lose this level. It cannot lose it. So as a day trader, you can already speculate that, you know what, I'm going to aggressive long here. This move to the downside, bang, I sniper. I get in. I don't care. I'm going to put a stop loss here, give or take a couple of $100 beneath this level. The price cannot lose this low, because if it loses this low, I am aware that the price can get volatile to the downside. We can get an aggressive move down. So you can take that chance aggressively if you do manage risk, right? No doubt. Andy, copy trading starting soon. Rock J, it is. And it absolutely is, okay? I'm just going to trade high probability setups there, and it's going to start soon, okay? No rush on this. No rush. Trading is when there's a probability scenario, you trade it. I ain't going to be jumping into trades in and out, because this is what I'm going to plan here with the copy trading is a small, consistent growth, okay? I cannot just get into random trades. It's going to be very, very specific high probability trading setups, and it's going to be starting in the next coming days. If I do see a high probability trade tomorrow during the weekend, but I'm going to officially start it on Monday, okay? ABC correction complete. ABC correction complete is that this ABC correction move right over here, you could arguably discuss, it could be an ABC corrective move right there. It looks very, very impulsive. If this is going to be impulsive, you do not want to see this, okay? Let's go with Elliott wave theory right now. We got a clear low. We got a clear provisional low. We don't know if this is the low. It might come down. We got a provisional low here. We got two scenarios. We got the 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to create a 5 right now before we get a decent pullback. Fourth wave cannot overlap the first wave, and it can really technically not hit the 618 Fibonacci. We at the 50% right now. We're not overlapping the first wave. We're still well above the first wave. We can even tap beneath this zone. We have 50%, common target for a fourth wave, and then get the push back up and claim the third wave high here. This is going to when it's going to get interesting, because you might get a massive move down here, but this is going to be, wow. We could be definitely looking for some long trades here tomorrow if the market is going to move like this. If the market moves like this, we know what to go here into detail with all these micro counts on Elliott wave theory, but I guess my theory, there is a possibility that this could be an ABC right there, but I ain't going to do this. I'm not going to start micro counting all of this. It's just not, no. I prefer to keep it more simple and zoom out and understand, yeah, this might be an ABC. This might be a 1, a 2 right there, and we are going to start pushing up here. So I'm going to give the bulls a chance. And if we do create one more wave to the upside and we claim today's highs, I very much understand that this will be looking very, very, very good for the price tomorrow. Get a rejection point at some point, right? And if we do move in 3 waves down, wow, we can speculate, no doubt, that this is a 1 wave, 2 wave, and we're going to get an explosive 3rd wave and then go to 65, 67K, right? In the coming days. Very soon, a lot of speculation. This could be an ABC move up, 1, 2, 3, and we're going to start some very impulsive moves down right now. It's very much possible, but if we do create 1/5 wave here to the upside and claim today's highs, wow, we're gonna start looking for some longs on the retracement here in a 3 wave move down tomorrow, right? That will be on tomorrow's video update, of course, depending on what the price does. If we start crashing down from here, if we start getting beneath this local high right over here, and we've got Philip right there. Philip does not like Elliott wave theory. I know he says Elliott wave theory does not work. I'm kind of in the middle. I like to use it. I have seen many Elliott wave scenarios play out very nicely. So I do believe in Elliott wave theory. I just think it's very complex nowadays. They got very, very complex corrective moves, very complex impulsive moves. Because you got 1, 2, 1, 2, you 3, 4, 3, 4, 5. It can get very, very complex when you look at Elliott wave theory. But I like to use it as projections, solid levels, understanding major levels that have been providing resistance and could provide very good support, like we are right now as we speak. We are bouncing from, we did get a bounce from this level. And understanding that I do not want the price moving beneath this peak high. The moment the price moves below that level and you start to hit the 618 Fibonacci, I can already tell you this ain't going to be looking good. This is not a 618 that I would get into a long position, because you're losing major levels of support, right? So you need to take so many different things into consideration. I hope a lot of you do succeed in technical analysis and understanding and knowing how to flip very quick from bullish to bearish. I would say that this is bullish as long as we stay above this area. This is bullish and we could take these highs. This is why you look at good risk management and you look at projected moves and high risk to reward scenarios. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. You just lose that small amount compared to your possible win, and you move to the next one and you understand that you were wrong with the reading, right, of the market. And not technically wrong. You just basically didn't see you saw highly likely the bullish case than the bearish case, right? Interesting to see here. I want to see the extension with using Fibonacci extension tool. If we did manage to reach the 1.618, we did. I mean, this is really a take profit zone as well. This is the beauty when you add so many things. This is a common target as well, either for a wave 3 or a wave C in a corrective structure. Fibonacci extension, it's a take profit zone also, no matter what. When we realized today on the video update that if we do manage to get above that level over here, the naked point of control, and get that momentum wave to the upside, there's so many different things to take into consideration on the short time frame. Understanding with Fibonacci extension here, you have the second tool on Fibonacci right there, then the second tab. When you got that pivot low that was created today hitting $60,500. You got that move to the upside and the corrective structure right there. Look how we hit the 1.618, but to the dollar. It was to the dollar. I'm getting the pivot low right there, and this pivot low right over here. You're basically hitting it right there, almost to the dollar, and that's the extension move right there. Now the question is this a fourth wave? We're going to get that push up here in the next coming hours, or is this an ABC? This is when you guys can go crazy on Elliott wave theory and take your own conclusion. Smash the like, guys. AG, my man, how are you doing? Thanks for joining, and thanks for saying smash up the like button. Thank you very much for the insane support, legends. Hopefully you're enjoying today's pure educational content, guys. Taking a look at Elliott wave theory, guys. If you want to be specialized on Elliott wave theory, there's a huge amount of content on YouTube and on Google. I don't use it very much. I use it to get the directions right and the probabilities, but I'm not specified on Elliott wave theory. I like to use it with confluence, with my style of trading, right? With levels, right? Fibonacci, we're using also session volume profile, naked point of controls, previous day levels, weekly levels, daily levels. You get the deal. Nice trading plan and risk management. Good work, says Sumit. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sorry, Andy, had to go. I'm back. Did I miss anything? I do need to look at my charts from time to time, so I need to minimize your window. All done now. You're back and full size. Thank you, my man. Andy, add up my position on double bottom. Yeah, you've added up to the position on double bottom. We've got 𝗖𝗫, who's been an absolute legend. He's been following me for even over a year, I would say right now. It's going to be a local double bottom, no doubt. But 𝗖𝗫 is always sending me DMs on trading setups that he's getting in from all education that he's learned here on YouTube, which is absolutely crazy. 990 likes for pink hair Andy. 500. Okay, yeah, 500. Yes. How many likes do we have right now, guys? I'm going to ask you a question on 909. 300 likes. We ain't doing too bad. We're over 500 people. We can get to 500 likes, and we're having pink hair tomorrow, guys. I need to go and buy some spray and do pink hair for tomorrow's live stream. So yeah. Ludovic, how are you doing? Guys, I want to ask you a question and on a poll right now, so you can all answer at the same time. And I think it's going to be what comes next for Bitcoin? Let's keep it classic. What comes next for Bitcoin, guys? And we are going to go. I'm going to ask this on the poll right now. It's great to see the community, what they think, what they're doing. Are they bearish or are they bullish? And let's talk about where we at right now. We could arguably discuss that we are at $62,000. I'm going to say $67,000 or $56,000. We halfway through, so it would have to be I'm going to say $57,000, which is basically claiming the lows, or claiming $67,000. We at the middle right now. So are you more bearish and see this scenario for the next coming weeks, okay? Or this one right over here? What comes next for Bitcoin, guys? Let me know on the poll right now. And I'm going to go with 67K, where we have a huge amount of short liquidations, or 57K, which is basically coming back down and testing these lows that we formed just a few days ago. Well, basically last week, not a few days ago. Yeah, last week on the 1st of May. Let me know, guys, what comes next for Bitcoin on the poll right away. This is great because usually, maybe not on my channel too much, usually not, most of the people are wrong, right? But I wouldn't say that on my channel. I wouldn't say that. I think most of the people could be right here on if they follow me, right? I'm not saying, hey, come on, I'm not throwing flowers, on me. But I want to believe that I do provide great education, and you cannot lie. If you've just joined the stream right now, legends, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Check out the beginning of the stream because I explain an epic strategy based on today's video as well, and based on how you can take advantage on small little movements of $200-300 but it's extremely high probable. And if you are not trading in one of these platforms, which is Bybit or 𝗬cie or Bluffing, you got insane deals down below. Bybit for me is the number one. You got $30,000 worth of deposit bonus and 20% fee reduction just by signing up with a link. But if you cannot trade on Bybit, which might be the case, you got 𝗬cie or you got Bluffing as well. There are no KYC platforms for the moment, and you can trade there just with an email and a password. You got the best bonus only with my link down below. Let's continue with the comment section, guys. Why not? Shall we continue with the comment section? Guys, you got a poll. You don't need to put it in the comment section. In the comment section, you do have a poll that says 67K or 57K, right? Let me know right away. We are basically in the middle at $62,000, right? We're in the middle right now. What do we do? Do we come back up already? Is this a sign of strength? Which the bulls have a chance. They have a chance. We do have a bunch of liquidity. We know there's billions of dollars of short liquidations. Look at this. My goodness. Can you guys see it? Or am I in the middle? Let me just move myself right there. Can you guys see this? There is billions of dollars. There's over $5 billion just only above 67K of short liquidations. We do have around about 1-2 billion at below $61,000. We have missed a little bit of liquidity here on the lower time frame. We have missed a bit of liquidity, to be honest. At 60,400, we missed it by a few dollars with today's wick to the downside. Look at this. There's $1 billion at $60,494. We just missed it. We almost hit that level. Incredible. Incredible. The bulls stepped in, and this could be whales. These are whales, basically. These are whales that are saying, you ain't going to liquidate me. I'm just going to start longing very aggressively right now and buying. And you know, we got the price pumping. So they're defending that liquidity. Let's go. I'm going to go through the poll, see what's going on, legends. I'm going to go through the poll. What comes next for Bitcoin? We've got 150 votes. Make sure to vote right away, guys. Then we know what the herd are thinking, right? What most of the people are thinking about what comes next for Bitcoin. Will we manage to climb up from this point? Is this a sign of strength already? Is this a corrective move that is finishing? And we are going to start bouncing up here in the next couple of days and start claiming $65,000 and $67,000 where we have over 5 billion in short liquidations? Or are we going to start climbing back down below 60,500 where we do have $1 billion right over here and we have maybe a couple of billion right there? I haven't actually checked, but I'm sure there's a bit of liquidity, but most of the liquidity is sitting here above $67,000. It doesn't mean that we need to go up there. We could come back down and then back up. It does not mean anything, okay? Don't get liquidity could be. I've seen liquidity, billions of dollars, not being touched by $2. Just like today, right over here, we had over $1 billion of long liquidations, and look at this. Look at this. We missed it by a few dollars. And this was there already. This is not long liquidity that has been joining as we were pumping, okay? This liquidity was there a few hours ago before we started pumping. So anyway, let's go right away. What do you guys think? What comes next for Bitcoin? We've got 180 votes. We have, wow, it's almost a 50-50. We have 57% that says 67K, and we have 43% that says 57K. So there is, there is some people quite bearish. There's some people quite bullish. It's a 50-50. 50% level currently, if you hold, is going good. Gain technical analysis. Gain technical level, says Cartoon. CPI at 15 May, pump it. CPI, we don't have much news. I think the news this week has been basically nada. There's been no news, no very important news. We do have Michigan consumer sentiment in the US tomorrow. GDP growth in England, the UK is not really going to affect much of the markets. We're only interested in US news. This is the one that affects the market. The main reason why is because US is the well, you can arguably discuss nowadays, the largest economy, and the dollar is the world reserve currency. So the most important news always is the US news. And on the 15th of May, we do have CPI data, which is going to be very interesting just next week on Wednesday. We'll be analyzing very carefully this. We might be doing a live stream. I'm sure a lot of people will be doing lives during the CPI. Andy, Sui, please, BTC will dump. We have here saying by someone, BTC will dump. We got confirmations. Stay cautious. Stay cautious with confirmations. People confirming that the price will do this, the price will do that. We are looking at probabilities. We are traders. Nobody knows what the heck is going to go on. We have been having some bullish news and some bearish news. The bullish news, we have former President Donald Trump. Will he be elected, guys? This is an interesting question. Will he win the elections? That I would ask in a poll as well right away. Do you think Donald Trump will win the US elections this year in November? He will stop the hostility towards crypto in the US and embrace it. We know he created some NFTs, I think about a year ago or 2 years ago, Trump NFTs, which was pretty epic. There are some crypto. Look at this. Trump cryptocurrency. There was no doubt that this was going to pump hard. Look at the Trump cryptos, guys. Because of this, we got him saying that he is bullish. Well, he's basically going to embrace cryptocurrency in the US. And what do we have here on Trump cryptos? We've even got a Pepe Trump. I didn't even see this. There's even a Pepe Trump. My goodness, meme coins are going absolutely bananas. We've even got a Pepe Trump. No way. Look at all of the Trump cryptos. MAGA, this is the legit one, I would say, the one with highest cap and the most legit. Wow, just today it is up 44%. Look at the pump it's had very early this morning, thanks to the bullish news. Wow, my goodness, Trump. Meme coin power, bring it on. This is probably worth the investment, to be honest. If Trump wins the US election, which he has a probability, he has a possibility to win it, right? I think a lot of people are very, very disappointed with Joe Biden. And if he wins the election, what do you think that this crypto is going to do? It's going to absolutely moon big time, especially if he's going to start embracing crypto in the US. His cryptocurrency, which is MAGA, which is this one, Trump right there, is going to go through the roof. It's only up 44% today because of this, basically. Right? Anyway, let's continue here with a bit of news, guys. We've talked about this today. Something interesting is that the EU Securities Authority is exploring adding Bitcoin and crypto exposure to the 12 trillion euro investment market. EU is gearing up. I'm not too sure about that. I know that Spain and a lot of different European countries are quite against crypto, and they're very nasty with crypto as well, and crypto gains, and they want to tax it insanely. Let's see how this moves on forward for the next coming months. We have Il Capo of crypto, guys. Anybody that knows this character on Twitter, he's been an ultra bear for many years, and he's been bearish during the last couple of years as well, as Bitcoin has been rallying very aggressively. He says that the market looks about to bounce. Basically, he posted this just yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. And, we got speculation from this guy on Twitter saying that it might be bearish, right? If he's bullish, then it's bearish, right? Just going against him, of course, because he's been very bearish during this major uptrend, and Bitcoin's been hitting all-time high. Grayscale CEO Michael, whatever this surname is, we have not given up on the Ethereum ETF, he said. So Grayscale is, obviously following the ETF, the Ethereum ETF for a potential approval. This might happen. I know we do have a deadline somewhere in May. I'm not sure if it is extended to June or to July. I'm really not aware about the Ethereum ETFs, to be honest. We talked about this. This is absolutely crazy. VanEck, one of the largest management firms in the US, introducing meme coin index, which is pretty cool. You have the large ones, of course, Dogecoin, Shiba, Pepe, Dog with Hat, which is pretty impressive to see, 𝗬𝗫𝗺𝗫, and Bonk on the Solana blockchain. So yeah, I'm not sure if these are pumping quite a bit today. I think 𝗬𝗫𝗺, somebody said that 𝗬𝗫𝗺 was it's up 3.5% the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at Bonk. They are getting, well, not too much of a bounce, to be honest. Dogecoin, a bit negative today. So they're not getting too much exposure because of this news. Guys, what else? Europe wants profit from crypto for sure, says Rainbow Bridge. Yes, that is 100%. Andy, position is protected. You're the man, Aditya, getting into the aggressive long. We did get the dollar index getting a major pullback today, helping Bitcoin to get this big recovery, right? It did end up here in a bit of a failed auction, hitting this big cluster of support, getting this nice pullback. It does have a chance to go to lower levels. Let's see if it does manage to climb down here in the next coming days and we get Bitcoin to get that recovery pullback. Okay, so yeah, what do we see? What do we see here? What do we see here in the poll? What comes next for Bitcoin? We have almost 300 votes. People are saying that 56% of people are saying 67K. So there's a slightly more people bullish, but there's still a lot of people quite bearish here. 44%. I want to ask another poll, guys. What do you think? Who's going to win the US election? Let's go right away. Let's end the poll. Let's end the poll. I want to know the opinion of the people. Maybe you guys don't give a damn, but I'm pretty interested. This is not related. We see Trump. Trump is actually embracing crypto. He will be embracing crypto in the US. You know, who will win the US elections? And let's go and ask that to the community. What do you guys think? Who's going to win it? I'm going to ask a poll right now. Hang on a second. What's going on? What's going on here? I'm going to go with Biden and Trump, obviously. I don't know who else is there. MAGA Trump. Pump Trump. We've got a lot of Trumps. I think he's an awesome guy. A lot of people hated him when he started as president. I think he's awesome. I think he's great. He has a great character, and he's a man of word. He's a man of word. That is for sure. And Biden, what do you guys think? Let me know. Right. Can you please take a look at 𝗖cie? Trump the pump. Let's take a look at 𝗖cie right away. Legends, why not? What is going on with 𝗖cie? I have someone here saying, please, can we take a look at 𝗖cie? What is going on for 𝗖cie? Ooh, interesting. I think we talked about this one yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. We did talk about this one. We talked about this one for a double bottom. It could be a formation of an Adam and Eve. I would say it's still early. The best and highest probability scenario would be claiming the lows and getting a swing failure pattern and get acceptance back above the lows from April. That is how I would speculate on a long position here. Then you can speculate that this is forming an Adam and Eve. It's still rolling down. Look at this. Look at the price action during the last few days. It does look like we can actually form an Adam and Eve, but can we test the lows here first, which is just slightly below 90 cents? Double bottom Adam and Eve sometimes do create a higher low right there, and they don't test the lows. It does look pretty good for the price to get exhausted at this range, but I would remain patient. You know what? You can speculate on a swing long position and just manage your risk accordingly. Get into a small baby position right there, put your stop loss, and speculate that this is going to break up from this pivot high in the next coming 1 to 2 weeks, right? This is the 4-hourly time frame. So this might take some time, but you need to be aware that this might wick down beneath this low first and then come then get acceptance. That is what I would speculate here. Wait, remain a little bit patient, or get into a baby position here with 0.2%, right? Get into a small position and speculate that this will recover. It does look pretty good for the formation of an Adam and Eve. I mean, if this does break through, of course, then absolutely wonderful. But whoever's not aware of an Adam and Eve pattern here, let's take a look at it right away on a picture. Basically, Adam and Eve is the double bottom where you have a very quick, large spike to the downside with this move, which would be the Adam. And then the Eve, which slowly comes back down, fills in all of that drop. It's a dead cat bounce. And then you form the nice round formation. No doubt, we could be forming the Eve at right now for the next coming days, and it could start picking up. There's two scenarios here. You speculate with extremely low capital right over here for an invalidation, or you wait for the lows to be claimed and retested, and you got a beautiful swing failure pattern right there to come back up to these highs. And it could be a failed Adam and Eve as well. You could come back up here, boom, double top right there, and come down. It could be a failed pattern, swing failure pattern, but this is what you would want to trade, right? You would want to trade this. So yeah, legends, I'm going to wrap it up. This is why 57K is plausible. Andy, can you check CAS? I'm going to wrap it up. I will check some altcoins for you guys. Nice live stream, says Benjo. Hey, thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, any possible to $56,000. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, smash up the like button for that support. I know you don't care about the like button, but I do, guys. And I do see the love if you do smash up the like button. If we get over 500 likes, I'm having my hair pink for tomorrow's live stream. How do you think about that? Guys, you got insane bonuses on the exchanges down below. Bybit, Bluffin. You got 𝗬cie as well. They're no KYC. Okay, if you can trade on Bybit, I would go with Bybit. If you cannot, you got Bluffing and 𝗬cie. They're great platforms as well. Just with an email and a password, you can start trading in no time. Legends, thank you very much. Guys, if you just entered the live stream, make sure to check out the first 10-15 minutes. Pure education, going through the strategy. Very successful strategy. Thank you very much, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.